The new head of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Mary Jo White, told Senator Elizabeth Warren that she is reviewing whether her enforcement decision has been too lax on Wall Street by allowing banks to settle enforcement actions without going to trial. Senator Warren specifically asked if any internal analysis had been conducted, and she received this response. I am actively reviewing the scope of the Commission's neither admit it nor deny settlement policy with the leadership of the Division of Enforcement to determine what, if any, changes may be warranted and whether the SEC is making full appropriate use of its leverage in the settlement process. Mary Jo White wrote this in the letter provided to HuffPost. Joining us to break down this exchange, we have HuffPost Senior Political Economy Reporter Zach Carter. Zach, what steps can we really expect Mary Jo White to take here?
Well, it's really unclear. She has sort of a mixed background on a lot of these regulatory issues with large corporations. She's been a very aggressive prosecutor on a lot of different fronts, including terrorism. But she's also got a background at a very prestigious white shoe law firm. She's defended a lot of very large corporate clients, including Bank of America. So I think there are people within the sort of pro corporate accountability community that are both for and against Mary Jo White. We're for or against her confirmation. The fact that she's responded to Elizabeth Warren on this at all is itself something of a development. When Warren raised these questions in a hearing, other regulators just insisted, well, we know that this is best, and she said, well, how do you know? And they said, well, we just kind of know, and letting people neither admit nor deny wrongdoing is fine. So the fact that she's even said, all right, well, we're going to bother with this is a little more rigorous than what you usually get from the bank regulatory community.
Right, certainly. And Elizabeth Warren has been embarrassing bank regulators for a while. We remember the viral video when she pressed them during that Senate hearing. Yep. So, keeping that in mind, do you think this is going to be enough for Warren?
I think you're going to see a whole lot of different events like this that really have a cumulative effect more on the collective public consciousness about the regulatory framework in Washington and about the banking system, more so than specific, big breakthroughs on policy issues. I think this is what you get when you get someone who's a real consumer advocate in Congress. They just keep raising these issues at any opportunity they get, and it makes people aware of a lot of different problems in Washington.
Well, you're saying this is a small step in the right direction, but Debbie Elise chiming in here, putting it very simply, Mary Jo isn't going to do anything.
It's plausible that she won't. I mean, it's totally, I think, if she does something, I don't think it's all of a sudden you're going to see all these prosecutions for big bankers. But it is something that you would not have had Elizabeth Warren not been in the Senate.
Well.